A new report out of U of T Mississauga highlights the troubling pattern in which police dismiss and justify violence against Indigenous women in Canada.
A part of the research we found is that Indigenous women and girls are actually 400% more likely to go missing or to be murdered compared to any other group of women. This means that they go missing or are murdered at similar rates to those women who are living in war-torn countries like Afghanistan, Pakistan, Ukraine.
Dr. Jerry Flores led the research, interviewing 30 Indigenous women and Two-Spirit people over 2 years. He says all of them had moved to Toronto from other places in Canada, and many of them had done so to escape gender-based violence.
When they come here to Toronto expecting to find a new life and services and supports, oftentimes they don't. They're mistreated by various organizations, by the police and criminal justice agencies, and they face the same forms of abuse they did at home and they were trying to escape.
Through these interviews and information from the National Inquiry into Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women and Girls, the report found that through inaction, police produce and reproduce common frames, styles, and storylines that make sense of, justify, and dismiss violence against Indigenous women, girls, and 2S LGBTQ+ people.
Police oftentimes don't take the instances of Indigenous women going missing seriously. They might attribute it to this person just going out for a drink or having a bender and going out with their boyfriend, or they'll say, no, she'll be back, or they'll attribute the fact that they've gone missing to something that they've done. So, for example, they might tell a family member, actually, did you know that your daughter was participating in sex work?
They just don't take note of what we've been through. It seems like they don't care. It seems like they don't want to understand our traumas.
That's Carol McBride, president of the Native Women's Association of Canada, who says the research findings are not surprising. However, she says she is not giving up hope that the government will do what is right.
I'm hoping that they give us the tools to find our women that are missing, and I'm hoping that they give us the resources to be able to put together, our resiliency lodges to help us heal.
We reached out to Toronto Police for comment, but did not hear back in time for this broadcast. The research comes ahead of the National Day of Awareness for Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women, Girls, and Two-Spirit people on May 5th. And while the exact number is not known, estimates according to U of T's research suggest 4,000 Indigenous women, girls, and 2S LGBTQ+ people went missing or were murdered between 1956 and 2016. In Mississauga, Michelle Mackey, City News.